The website World-Gen.world presents itself as a leading cryptocurrency exchange that invites users to begin trading what it calls the currency of the future. At first glance, the platform looks polished, modern, and convincing. But as soon as its structure, domain history, and legal information are examined, it becomes clear that this project is not a genuine exchange or an investment service. It is an unregulated platform built on the same deceptive template as the already exposed scam Provix.pro. The two sites share an identical visual layout, duplicated promotional messages, mirrored navigation, and the same approach of hiding all essential information until a user provides personal data. Both domains were registered within a period of 3 weeks, both use Cloudflare to conceal ownership, and both have no legal entity, no registration number, and no trading license. This pattern strongly suggests that World-Gen.world is part of a larger chain of fraudulent investment websites launched in quick succession, each designed to replace the previous one once it becomes widely known as a scam. The domain World-Gen.world was registered on the 1st of October 2025, updated 5 days later, and is set to expire in early October 2026. All ownership information is hidden behind Cloudflare, and the technical setup indicates a disposable project with no long-term intentions. Real financial companies do not hide their identities in this manner. A legitimate exchange requires strict regulatory approval, public corporate documentation, and transparent verification of its founders. In contrast, this site provides no physical address, no registration jurisdiction, and no information about the people operating it. The only page resembling documentation is a so-called license agreement that contains no company name and offers no legal guarantees. Instead, it includes vague, non-binding formulations that allow the platform to deny withdrawals at its own discretion. The homepage greets visitors with a dramatic invitation to trade the assets of the future, promising that the user's experience with digital currencies will improve dramatically once they join the platform. But all of this is simply marketing language copied from Provix.pro. The same gradient background, the same placement of the registration button, the same fonts and colors all reveal that this is not a unique project but a recreated version of an earlier fraudulent site. Before seeing any trading conditions, users are forced to register, which enables the operators to collect phone numbers and email addresses. As soon as registration is complete, a so-called manager contacts the user and encourages them to make their first deposit. The amount is not stated publicly, which is common among fraudulent platforms that adjust their demands depending on the victim's background or perceived income level. Reports from victims describe the same sequence of events. After an individual deposits money, the platform begins to display artificially generated charts showing supposedly successful trades. The accompanying manager urges the user to invest more in order to increase profits. But once the user attempts to withdraw funds, a series of obstacles appear. Some are told they must pay a tax, others a security fee, and others an insurance deposit required to unlock the withdrawal. Regardless of the wording, the aim is always the same: to demand additional payments. When users refuse, their accounts are suspended, access is blocked, or communication stops entirely. This behavior is characteristic of Ponzi-style investment frauds that simulate trading activity and then vanish with client funds. Independent reviewers examining World-Gen.world highlight the absence of a license, the absence of any transparent ownership details, and the complete lack of customer support. The negative experiences are consistent: fabricated profits, refusal to process withdrawals, and pressure to make further deposits. The site is not listed in any official financial registry checks with the Financial Conduct Authority in the United Kingdom, the Cyprus Securities and Exchange Commission, the Australian Securities and Investments Commission, the German Federal Financial Supervisory Authority, and the United States National Futures Association all confirm that no company with the name World-Gen.world or any corporate label linked to it has ever been authorized to provide financial or investment services. This means that users who send money to this website have no consumer protection, no regulatory oversight, and no legal pathway to demand accountability. Technical analysis further reinforces the conclusion that this is a high-risk scam. The domain is brand new, registered for only 1 year, and hosted behind anonymizing services. The website provides no verifiable business details, no trading infrastructure, and no evidence of real liquidity providers. The entire project appears to be a rapidly assembled clone designed to operate briefly, attract deposits, and then shut down once enough complaints accumulate. If someone has already deposited funds into World-Gen.world, it is crucial to stop all further payments immediately, especially when the platform demands additional charges under the guise of taxes or insurance. Those demands are fraudulent and should never be paid. The next step is to preserve all correspondence, transaction confirmations, wallet addresses, and screenshots of the platform's behavior, as these materials may be necessary when contacting a bank or card issuer to request a chargeback for unauthorized or deceptive transactions. Victims should also contact professional recovery specialists for consultation and report the incident to their national financial authorities. All available evidence shows that World-Gen.world is not a licensed cryptocurrency exchange or an investment platform. It is a clone of Provix.pro, created using the same design and fraudulent strategy. The site is intended only to collect deposits and then deny access to user funds. No one should register on this platform, share personal information, or make any payments. Avoiding it is the only safe choice.